Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and staying back once again with some more Pokemon trading card game pocket matches. Today's video, I finally got around to putting together a Mega Venusaur deck, and we're going to take it into the Crimson Blaze event that's going on right now to see if we can manage to rack up some wins with it. Now, the way that I've opted to build a Mega Venusaur deck is pretty simple. We're just pairing Mega Venusaur alongside Lilligant, but the variation of Lilligant that I'm running has the ability to give all of your grass type Pokemon plus 20 health. So I'm running two of those to hopefully give us a plus 40 to make Venusaur even more of a tank than what it normally is. So hopefully we can make it as create a sort of a wall and make it very tanky against things like Charizard and Blastoise and whatever else we may run into. Plus it also gives us some Oricorio protection, so we can have something that's not an EX to try to play our way around that. But we're going to see if this works out or not. I'm sure this probably isn't the most optimal way to run Venusaur. It's just the way that I'm trying for right now. So yeah, we're going to see if this works or not, but I will have the entire deck list in the description of the video below should you want to try this deck out for yourself or simply improve upon it. But yeah, that's enough me rambling, and let's go into the Crimson Blaze event, see if we can manage to win with Venusaur. I'll be back when I find my first match. Alrighty, looks like I found my first opponent here, and we do get the good fortune of going second. I'll never be mad at that. And we start out with Pet Lily and Bulbasaur, so we'll start with Bulbasaur since we have Ivysaur in our hand. Maybe I should have flip-flopped it. Looks like we're going up against some Mega Blaziken, so unfortunately we do have the type disadvantage right off rip, so maybe I should have actually started out with Pet Lily up front. But you live and you learn, and I will make mistakes because I am not smart. Alright, well they got an empty bench, so we'll take that. We get a second Ivysaur here. So let's put a Grass Energy into our Bulbasaur. And we'll play Professor's Research. Hopefully this will give us a Quick Grow Extract or our Venusaur. So we're not in too horrible of shape. Or at least I like to believe that we're not. But alright, let's see if we can play around this Torchic and the type disadvantage. Though we don't want to lose our Bulbasaur, so we may have to switch sooner rather than later. Though we will get a health boost here in a second. Presuming we don't get red carded or anything like that. They already had Blaziken. Alright, well if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck whatsoever. Alright, well this is very unfortunate. Because I cannot survive a hit from Blaziken. And we don't have Venusaur, so we're going to have to switch. Don't really have much choice. We're going to have to sacrifice our Lilligant here. And hope and pray that they don't have a Sabrina. Get our Ivysaur built up. And well, if I play Copycat, then I'm going to lose Quick Grow. So I don't know if I exactly want to do that, but we got to survive 2 hits from Blaziken. I'm going to play Copycat. Even though we did have everything we need, I want to get another basic out here just in case they can Sabrina something in. Alright, that was the right decision because we got all of our cards that we needed back. Alright, so we can make them not kill our Ivysaur because now they don't have a choice but to and what they can tag in if they do that. But on the plus side, Mega Blaziken will lose all this energy, right? Oh, it's just 1 energy. Discard 8 energy from. Okay. Well, were they already got into Blaziken? This is probably not gonna go well. Alright, we're going to have to try to build a wall here, so I think we're going to have to bring in this other Bulbasaur and just sacrifice it, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and evolve into our Venusaur. I mean, there's really no point in holding on to Ivysaur, so we'll just go ahead and bring that in too, because why not? And, yeah. Just kind of having to build a wall here, and hopefully they don't have Sabrina. They have Sabrina. All right, well, that's probably GG's. And we got 2 lilies, but we need 2 more turns to attack, and they're just losing energy at a time. Yeah, them being able to get into Blaziken instantaneously did make this a very, very difficult one to overcome right out of the gate. And we're burned on top of it. I don't think there's really much I can do here. And coin toss is not going to be on my side. It never is. Okay, well, we'll put an energy into our Venusaur. I can't quite retreat. I guess I could play Quick Grow just to get another Venusaur here just because I can. I guess we'll just play a Lily. But unfortunately, we are going to get KO'd. Probably heads down that it doesn't matter. No, okay. Just to rub it in a little bit. And down is going to go our Venusaur, unfortunately. Well, that was a rough way and less ideal way to begin this video here. Of course, we run into Mega Blaziken, and they get hit on everything they need right out of the gate, and we don't. But that's just the luck of the draw sometimes, unfortunately. But hopefully we can have a little bit better luck in the next match. But good games that opponent. I'll be back when I find my next game. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, and we are going second. I'll gladly take that, but hopefully we can get off to a better start than what we did the last time. Alright, we get our Pet Lily, or Petty Lily. I know I can't read or say names correctly 99.9% of the time, so I'll probably call this thing 25 different names. It looks like we're going up against Solgaleo, which I don't feel like I've seen that deck for a little bit, but let's see if we can do this before we get outsped here. All right, they're running in alongside Skarmory. All right, we do get a Quick Grow extract, which is not bad. And unfortunately, that didn't give us a Bulbasaur. All right, hopefully Professor Oak will give us a Bulbasaur. Well, in a roundabout way, it did. All right, let's get Bulbasaur out. And we'll put an energy into Petley just so we can attack here. All right. Now, if they have Rare Candy into Solgaleo, this is probably just go next, unfortunately. All right. I presume they already have, of course they do. It's going to be very hard to overcome other people's good luck. Okay, well, we need to start building up our Venusaur as quickly as we can. Thankfully, we got Ivysaur and Quick Grow extract in our hand. So this is going to be a little bit of a slow process. We're not going to play our Quick Grow just yet. And I guess I might as well attack, even though I'm not going to do any damage. All right. So we're going to play around getting Venusaur built up. So we're probably to sacrifice 2 cards to do this. Oh, yeah, we're going to bring Petalilly in, or Petlil. Get a Bulbasaur on the bench. The Grass Energy into Ivysaur. Use our Quick Grow on Ivysaur to get our Venusaur in here. And I'm not going to play Copycat because we got 2 Lilies in hand, and so we may very well have to heal twice, so we're going to have to hold on to that. And they put a Rocky Helmet on the other Cosmog. And down goes our Petalilly. Alright, well, Venusaur's up to bat now. We gotta survive 2 hits. Now, of course, a Sabrina can end this. So we're just going to hope they don't have that. But knowing my luck, they absolutely do. Okay, no, they play a rare candy. Doesn't mean they don't have it, but we can at the very least survive one turn, but they can freely switch. All right, they did play a trainer card, so no Sabrina's coming our way just yet. All right, and the plus side, it will inflict this Solgaleo with poison and put them to sleep. So we do have that going for us. If we get some coin tosses to be on our side. All right, they're going to actively choose to swap. So we take the extra 20 damage from attacking into this one in particular. All right, we're building up Lilligants, which we don't need. All right, we'll play the Lilligant to Venusaur. And I guess we'll just go ahead and go for the attack. Don't really have a choice otherwise. Now we do need this thing to stay asleep. And the coin toss is, of course, not going to go my way. So this is going to make it a lot harder to win. But thankfully they did opt to switch, so we don't have to attack into that Solgaleo. But we can't get hit again, so that does further complicate things. All right, we're going to burn our last Lily. And desperately hope and pray that the coin toss for once goes my way. And because it's Steel Apron, we can actually poison it or put it to sleep, so we just lose. Did not realize that's what it did. So actually we just straight up lose, so never mind. All right, so we are going to drop our second game here and just hope to God that we do get a little bit of luck to go on our side some way. This has been rough so far. Everyone's been able to get started much, much faster, and Venusaur does take a little bit of time to get built, which is one of the big drawbacks, unfortunately. But hopefully we can get a little bit of good fortune going our way in the next one, I hope, and see what we can get done. But good games to that opponent. I'm back on to find my next match. Alrighty, let's go find my next opponent here, and we're going second once again, though it really hasn't helped me too much so far. Okay, so we start with Pet Lily. Ew, this is a rough hand here. All right, and Didi, I don't know what they could be running. Could be a plethora of things. Let's see what we're going up against. All right, this will shed some light on what they're probably running here, unless it's another Didi. All right, Gardevoir and Didi. Okay, I see what they're doing. They're playing that, I forget the name of the final evolution of this. Was it Reuniclus or something like that? But the gimmick with that card, if you haven't seen it before, is that for each psychic energy into it, it gets plus 30 health, so it can, in theory, get up to ridiculous HP levels and be quite tanky if you let it go long enough. So we're going to have to hope we can get some draws coming our way here. But unfortunately, it's taken so long to get into Venusaur that I don't know if we're going to have much luck, unfortunately. And they're going to heal pretty much everything that we do as well. All right, we really need this to be our Bulbasaur. And it's not our Bulbasaur. Okay, so Venusaur is becoming less and less of an option here. But we get one Lilligant out. And see if we can put a dent into Indeedee here. Okay, needs their ability. So more than likely they're gonna get built up well before I can. And next turn they're going to be free to swing. I've got to have Bulbasaur this turn, or the odds of us winning is probably not going to be very high. All right, so odds of us winning, not very high as of right now. Unfortunately, no luck of the draw here. Oh, I accidentally played Quick Grow Extract. I didn't even realize. That was an accident. I didn't even realize that I did that. I was trying to play Oak and play Quick. Okay, well I didn't realize it would even let you play it. Well, they've already got their, let me see how I'm mispronouncing this name. Reuniclus? Or Reuniclus? This thing has 180 health. Now 210. Alright, well we are in trouble. It just refuses to give me Bulbasaur. Oh god, well we gotta play Copycat, even though it's gonna be one card. But without Bulbasaur, nothing was gonna happen anyway. Well, Bulbasaur's finally out here, but at this moment it's gonna be for naught. And we'll just retreat into our other Lilligant for now. Now, if our next card could be Quick Grow Extract, that would be wonderful. Alright, it's Venusaur, but we can't do anything with that. So we're gonna have to sacrifice. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, I just want to end turn here. We're scrambling, and I'm not doing very well on it. Scrambling in a turn-based game. Yeah, I could not get built up quick enough, and this Reuniclus is just going higher and higher. I could potentially turn it around if we get an Ivysaur here, but the way my luck has been, it's probably not going to happen. We just get another Bulbasaur. All right, well, luck is not going to be on my side here, it would appear. We just get to watch Reuniclus build and build and build. All right, well, if my next card's not an Ivysaur, we are SOL. Which we still might be SOL regardless, just because I don't think Ivysaur's gonna have enough HP to survive a hit. Oh, it does. I forgot how much health it has. All right. Well, we did finally get our Ivysaur, but it might be a case of too little, too late. I mean, we just gotta have coin tosses go our way one after another. And this thing gets 60 health a turn, so not good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and evolve. And hopefully Copycat nets us a Lily here. We need a Lily and a second Ivysaur. All right, we get both our Lilies. And we need the coin tosses to severely go my way here. All right, there's one. There's a little bit of good luck finally happening. All right, they can't switch out, but they can't heal for 30 or 20. I thought it was 30 for some reason. But we can also heal, thankfully. But the question is, can I do enough damage? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to out-damage it. Alright, they woke up, but we do get a chance to swing here, but they're still poison. I mean, so we're going to be doing 130 or 140, I guess, a turn. So I don't know if we're really going to be doing any damage to it. I mean, this is only going to knock him down to 300. And we need him to stay asleep so they can't attack. If we can get that lucky, but they're taking a long time to flip this coin here. Are they trying to wait me out? Right, they do get a tails. So they get 3 energy attached per turn. And heal for 20, so I think they heal for 110 every single turn. So what am I doing? Like, am I just doing like 10 damage a turn, really? My dear lord. All right, they woke up, but that's fine. All right, well, this Venusaur will be ready to go next turn, I guess. All right, we got this bad boy down to 270, 260. Please be tails again, and it is. Okay, we're getting absurdly lucky on these coin tosses. And we can get this other Venusaur back here built up. So when this one gets too damaged, we can actually strike. But this is going to be a true test of endurance here. All right, since they got a tails there, something tells me that they're absolutely going to get heads on this next go around. All right, now they're down to 240. Show me tails. Oh my god, it actually is there. Well, someone's actually having worse luck than me. Oh, God. Am I ever going to be able to kill this thing? And they get another tail, so that's good. All right, I guess we'll put another energy into this Venusaur. And we'll strike again. It's going to get him down to 210, 200. What am I going to need? 3 turns to do this? All right, and they actually did wake up this time. So now they can actually hit me. Which is not ideal, but it's the scenario we find ourselves in. And they get up to 280, 310. So 300 is what they're going to be at when it's all said and done. All right, let's put a grass energy into this Venusaur. Use our last Lily. And hope they stay asleep some more. And they're now down to 170. Tails, 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 tails. All right. I don't think I've ever seen someone flip tails this much other than me. We've had very good luck. They have 28 energy attached to this damn thing. But the bright side thing is if I kill this, like, I don't know what they're going to really be able to do. But right now it's a huge if I can even take it out. We're going to have... what, 150? $140. So we are getting closer. And they flipped another tails. Holy shit. They have got to be pissed. They have everything up and running. with their scenario here, or with their what they need here. Let me see what this says. Does 30 more damage for each from each energy attached to my active Pokemon, so I can't keep stacking here. All right, its head, so it's awake. But I think what they can actually do... All right, here's what I'm going to have to do here. I'm actually going to take this Venusaur out because I know exactly what they're going to do when they eventually tag in. Just one-shot me with that, so we do have to kind of take the gamble here that it will stay asleep. Oh, there's a turn limit? I didn't even know that there was... Well, I guess I've never had a round last that long. I didn't know there was a 30 round gap, which I guess you got to do something. That game could have went forever. But all right, we're gonna end this with a freaking tie. All right, well, what a interesting match that was. How long did that last? I don't even know. Felt like it lasted an hour, but I know it wasn't that long, but Christ. Well, thankfully they had just the worst bad of luck that I have ever seen, so we endured with Venusaur here. We probably shouldn't have. They should have won that way earlier than that, but thankfully, I don't know, the coin toss odds was on our sides on that one, I guess. But I guess I'm going to end the video here. So we got 2 losses and a freaking tie with Venusaur EX here. So I guess that's what a deck I can put together does. But I'm sure there's better ways to build Mega Venusaur. Feel free to leave me any suggestions on how this card can better be run. I'm sure there's far better ways to do it than when I tried. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling here. I do believe I'm going to end the video here if I didn't say that already. And also a good game to this opponent who hung in there for 30 turns, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. If you made this far, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.